In this video, we will demonstrate the use of readily available online tools to screen for high-paying dividend stocks. We will use Dividend.com as a starting place. I have a net shortcut on my desktop, and we will now go to Dividend.com. We're there. We'll go to the tab Tools. From that, we'll go to Screener. And from Screener, we have a screen over here that gives us industries to choose from. We know that financial is a good one to start with, so we'll start with financial. Company basics, we don't have to worry about. This is whether it's a large, medium, small, micro company. Price and dividend payout, we will put in our low price of our model of $10, and I get pretty close to it with the slider bar. Upper price of $25. We'll slip down to $25. Ballpark. There, I got it. And annual dividend payout we want as high as possible. Dividend yield we want high as possible. And the payout ratio, if we follow Motley Fool, is we want it no higher than 75%. So we'll use the slider bar and pull it down to a ballpark of 75%. And we'll collapse this, and we have one more to look at, and that is to say that we want to look at only monthly. And up here in the tab that you'll be able to read on your PC, it says there are 178 companies currently that are paying monthly dividends in their database. So we'll select that, and we'll collapse that. And over here in the right panel is a list of companies that met all the criteria that we just put in. So you cycle down through here, RIV, River North Opportunities, 11.8.7% payback, 17.19 cost, paid $2.04 a year dividends. Looks like a good one to start with. Cycle on down through here. GLV is another one, 11% payout, cost $11.16 a share, pays out $1.23 annually in dividends. So GLV, and you get the idea, you just cycle down through here and look at the companies that are there and do more research on them. So let's use GLV as an example, and we will use Dividend.com to search on that particular fund, and it will bring up more information on it, as you can see here, dividend history, all kinds of information about it. So let's just look at dividend history, and it gives us the dates in which it has paid dividends for the last a couple of years, last year, and all kinds of information, profile about it, companies like it, etc., etc. So that is one way to look at it. Another way, now that we know this, is use another free online source, and it's called dividendinvestor.com. The paid version of this is very expensive, $499 a year. For what we're doing, we'll try it, and we'll put in GLV, and I already put it in, so let's go to that and hit go. Could have some pop-ups eventually in this that you have to work through, but let's see how it goes. And it's doing its thing. It's asking for it, and there's GLV. Tells a lot more about it, when it pays dividends, dividend rates, etc. What's nice about this is I'm scrolling down, and it eventually gives us a bar chart of the payment history going clear back to the year 2004, and we note here from 2009 forward it's been paying roughly the same amount of dividends. Disregard this 2019 because the year is not complete. So this is a stock that for 15 years has been paying substantial dividends, have a good track record. I would go now to yahoo.com and look at their beta, and you're going to find out it's fairly high. You look at historical data, prices, etc. But just based on this bar graph and its payout they're a company that you might want to think about. In summary, we use a couple online tools, Dividend.com and Dividend Investor, for entering our screening criteria for looking for firms with relatively high monthly dividend payouts. We found several on there that looked interesting, and now you have to go through more due diligence to decide if and which, if any, that you're going to invest in. We've used readily available free tools that are available online to screen for these stocks, and you can see that it's not rocket science.